quality is a valuable characteristic of Canadian grains, and one that helps make Canadian products globally competitive. However, maintaining this quality is not always easy, especially when dealing with toxin-emitting fungi. These toxins, known as mycotoxins, can be detrimental to animal and human health and can leave producers struggling. Mycotoxins in grain are a major concern both at home and abroad. When it comes to exporting grain, markets close as mycotoxin levels rise. To date, these pathogens have cost farmers and the industry as a whole multi-millions of dollars. With this in mind, researchers at the University of Guelph's Ridgetown campus are investigating what strategies farmers can use to best manage and measure mycotoxins.
Big piece of what we do is how do the genetics now interact with fungicides, and how can we maximize the benefit we get from both to make the greatest impact. These mycotoxins are very important in agriculture.
Partnering with a number of industry stakeholders, Shastma and his team are using separately irrigated field plots to induce the fungus fusarium. Doing so allows for a direct and uniform comparison between different genetics and management practices. This means their impact on mycotoxin levels can be more accurately measured. The actual measuring is done with an infrared spectrometer, an instrument that uses infrared light to precisely identify mycotoxin molecules. As well, researchers are evaluating other mycotoxin forecasting tools and working to establish an early warning disease surveillance program for producers.
We've managed to get things to a point where now there's a fungicide registered for the first time in corn, and we're working out the kinks as to exactly how it all works. But one would expect in the next year or two that particularly a lot of the pork producers in the region will be quite interested in using this to manage the problem, because they're the ones that tend to suffer the most on the corn side.
The results of this research can be used in a number of areas within the industry, from grain processing to surveillance and plant breeding. The researchers also hope that an early warning system will give consumers improved peace of mind. Overall, this research will help reduce the impact of mycotoxins on food and feed safety and help keep Canadian grains globally competitive, something of value to both producers and consumers. From the University of Guelph, I'm Samantha Beattie, reporting for Spark Air.